Pops, and welcome back to Homebody with Jen. This is our last day of our routine, day 3. If you don't already know, this is a beginner's program for at-home, no equipment routine for 3 days per week. Where day 1, we do upper body and core, day 2, we do lower body and core, and day 3, we do a full body at-home exercise. I also posted the 3-day routine on my TikTok because we can post full videos on there now as well. And just look me up under Homebody with Jen and you'll be able to find me. Today we are doing full body, so let's go ahead and get started. First off, let's go ahead and warm up. Let's go ahead and do our 2 rounds. And if you are flexible enough and you feel like you have great mobility on your body, you could just do 1 round. If you're looking for better mobility and flexibility, I would suggest you do the 2 full rounds. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start off with thread the needle, which is for our upper body. We're gonna go ahead, go down to our chest, cross over and twist and back up. And same thing on the other side, go down, twist and back up. If you are feeling a little bit more flexible and more mobile, go ahead and bring out the arm up and then go back up. Down and out, and that's 2. Here we go again, switch sides, in, out, switch, down and out. That's 3. Again, we are warming up, so you shouldn't be getting tired already. This is for mobility and flexibility for your upper back, your shoulders, your chest, and as well as spine mobility. And breathe. All right, we got 1 more, I believe, but we're gonna go ahead and do at least 1 more, just in case I miscounted. And last one. Next up, we have our runner's lunges. We're gonna go ahead and put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and we're gonna go ahead and bring our hips as low as we can, keeping your heel down. And then we're gonna go ahead and extend that leg and back again. And that's 2, 3, breathe, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 1, 8. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, 90-degree angle, drop down your hips, keep your heel down, and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 1, 8. Good job, girly pops. Next up, we have the lateral lunges. We're gonna go ahead and separate our legs just like so, and we're gonna drop down, keep both heels down, and back up to the middle. Drop down into a side lunge and back up to the middle. That's 1, 2, 3. Remember, 1 leg extends all the way out and then 1 leg bends. 4, 5, 6, almost there. 7, last 1. 8, good job, girly pop. Into our child pose, into a push-up. So we're gonna start off into a child pose. Ready, and begin. Keep your knees down and push up. Remember, you want to bring your hips down with you as well. Bend those elbows and back up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, ladies, and 8. Good job. Here we go with round 2, starting off with thread the needle. Let's go ahead on all fours, hands to knees, cross down and out. This time we're only going to go ahead and do 6 rather than 8. That's 1. Remember to breathe. That's 2. 3. Almost there. 4. 5. Last one. 6. Good job. Next up, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's go ahead into a runner's lunge. And 1, 2, 3. We're just doing 6, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Go ahead and switch sides. Drop down the hip and extend. 1, 2. Remember to breathe with your body. 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Awesome. Good job, girly pops. That's our warm-up. So let's go ahead onto our exercise. We're going to go ahead and do jumping jacks for 1 full minute. Again, if you have a bad back or bad knees and you are afraid of jumping, you're going to go ahead and do modified jumping jacks. Other than that, other girlies, let's go ahead and get started in 2, 1, begin. 1 minute. Again, remember to breathe, engage that core, make sure that core is nice and tight, and you're not just allowing yourself to be nilly-willy, okay? Make sure you have your arms fully extended. You're not just doing this. Keep going. Close, open, close, open. Start, 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 start. Now I'm a star. Almost there. 10 seconds. Done. Woo-wee. Good job, girly pop. Good job, good job, good job. Next up, we have the stationary bear heel taps. It is such an amazing animal flow, mobility, strength training exercise, only using your body. It is awesome. I love it so much. This exercise is not in day 1 and in day 2. This exercise definitely works out your entire body. You'll feel it on your shoulders, you'll feel it on your quads, and you'll feel it on your core. Let's go ahead and teach you how to do the stationary bear with heel taps. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead onto our hands and knees, and we're gonna go ahead and align our knees to our shoulders and our hands to our shoulders as well. So we are just like so, and we're gonna go ahead and hover our knees. And then we're gonna go inside and tap our heel and back into position A. Now, what you want to be mindful of is making sure that you always always get back to this position, okay? You want to try and keep your knees hover throughout the whole exercise, and you're going to go ahead and alternate. So this is how it's going to look. Let's go ahead and give you an example. Knee hover, tap, 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 tap. See how I keep coming back to the same position? I want you to be mindful, making sure your knees are not in here, making sure you're not in here, making sure you're not dropping your knees as well. And when you are going back, you're not going out like this, and you're actually bending your knees just like so to touch the back of your heel. Back into the middle. You may find yourself going like this a little. Always bring your knees back up to this position and tap that heel, okay? Make sure to not drop those knees. And if you are just beginning and your body's just not allowing you to get this full exercise in, what you can do to build up to that exercise, all I need you to do is knee hovers, okay? So I want you to get in positions and do this. I want you to hold that position for that full minute. If you need to drop your knees, breathe, and then get back up, okay? And begin. Knee hover, tap, breathe out, tap. These are not meant to go super fast. I want you to take your time. That way you get back to the same position for your point A. This point A, B, A, B. That's 30 seconds, ladies. We are halfway through. Keep going. I know those quads are burning right now. Breathe. Stay in position, stay in position. If you are getting out of position, get yourself back into position. We're almost there. Please hold. Keep it going, keep it going. Last one, and drop. Whew. Yep, that one is a quad killer. If you know, you know, because you just did it, girly pop. So yeah. Next up, we have push-ups. I think I'm gonna do the reverse push-ups. So let's go ahead and do 10. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. Remember to drop down in control. 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, drop back down in control. Good job, ladies. All right, ladies, next up we have squat jumps. I dislike squat jumps, so if you dislike them too, we are on the same boat. Now again, if you have irritated knees, we're gonna go ahead and have you do a squat and then lift your heels up rather than actually jumping. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and do squat, jump, okay? Here we go, we're gonna go ahead and do 10 beautiful squat jumps. Ready? And begin. Squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Last one. 10. Good job. Next up, we're going to go ahead and combine curtsy lunges and reverse lunges. We're going to go ahead into a curtsy, back up, reverse, and that's 1. And begin. Curtsy, up, reverse, up, 1. Curtsy, up, reverse, up, 2. Curtsy, reverse, 3, 4. I lost my balance there. Let's keep going. Doesn't matter. 5. Okay, focus. 6. My leg is giving out today, but it doesn't hurt. Let's just keep going. 7. Last one. 8. Beautiful job. If your body is not liking the curtsy combined with the lunge, just do one or the other, okay? Here we go. Ready? And curtsy. Up. Lunge. Up. 1. Curtsy. Up. Lunge. Up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Almost there. 2 more. Up. Reverse. Up. Last one. Up. Reverse. Up. 8. Next up, we are doing the Romanian deadlifts. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure you ground that foot and your foot is completely planted, okay? Nice and snug. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a slight bend on the knee, and with your hips, what I need you to do is hip hinge. Is put your opposite arm out and go ahead and start off here. I want you to keep your hand here just to give you that practice, and you're going to go ahead and go down. You're going to have your knee slightly bent, and then you're going to go up again, okay? When you go up, you're going to not necessarily squeeze like this. You're just going to naturally bring it back up, okay? We're not going to do any of this. That's not necessary because your body already does it naturally. We're going to go over it again. Ground that foot. You're going to go down. Bring that leg all the way up as far as your body allows you, and then back up. Okay. All right, girly pops, here we go. Single leg RDLs. Let's begin. You can start on whatever leg. I'm going to start on my left. We're going to go ahead, opposite leg, opposite arm. Pretend you have a weight here, and let's begin. Control, control, and up. That's 1. Control, focus, and up. 2. Balance, balance, balance. 3. 4. We're going to go up to 10. 5. 5 more. 6. 7. Almost there. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. Beautiful job. I know it burns. It's for your hamstrings and your upper glute and lower back, okay? Here we go. Switch sides. Ready? And begin. Bend that knee, hinge. 1. 2. and 10. Beautiful job, ladies. Good job. All right, ladies, here goes our last one for our round one. We're gonna go onto our side and we're gonna go ahead and do plank abductions. If you remember that one, you're gonna go into a side plank on your knees, just like this. And then you're gonna go ahead and squeeze the glute, okay? Now the modified version, if you don't recall, you're gonna go all the way down like this, and you're gonna go out and squeeze, okay? I want you to bring your knees up to this point, and then you're gonna go ahead and go up and squeeze, okay? You're gonna keep your heel next to your other heel, so none of this. This is not what we're doing. What we're doing is this, okay? Nice and straight, ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Deep breath. Here we go. Ready? Up, side plank, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. That is round 1. You made it through. Now again, if you are a beginner, you're probably gonna end up doing just 1 round of this, okay? Now, if you are a little bit more advanced and you need to do 1 more round rather than just 2, you're gonna go ahead and rewind me and do your 3rd round. Round 1 done, let's go into round 2. Starting off with jumping jacks, 1 minute. Ready, and begin. Again, you can do the modified version. Other than that, keep up. Remember to extend your arms fully and breathe. Engage that core. Halfway through, keep going. Keep those arms extended. Keep that core engaged. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep going. And done. Good job, ladies. All right, girly pops, next up is our stationary bear into heel taps. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, hands and knees all on the floor, and you're gonna go ahead and hover your knees. We're gonna go for 1 minute. Ready, and begin. And tap your heel. Tap. Again, these are not meant to go super fast. You want to make sure that you get into position A as good as possible every single time. Halfway through. I know it's burning. Keep going. You're almost there. Last one. Break. Drop down. Good job, girly pops. This is round 2. We're almost there, almost there. Do wherever your level is at on push-ups. That's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do knee push-ups this time. Ready? And begin. I want you to control and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Whew. Good job, ladies. All right, girly pops, up next is our squat jumps. Here we go. Ready? Align your feet to your shoulders. Ready, and squat up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Next up, we have our curtsy into reverse lunge. Again, if you are just beginning and you could just do the reverse lunge on its own or the curtsy lunge on its own, that's what I want you to focus on, okay? Here we go. Curtsy and reverse lunge. Ready? And begin. Curtsy, up, reverse, up, 1, curtsy, up, reverse, up, 2, curtsy, up, reverse, up, 3, 4, curtsy, lunge, 5, curtsy, lunge, this one's 5, curtsy, lunge, 6, curtsy, lunge, 7, curtsy, lunge, 8, we're gonna go for 10, second round, ready? And curtsy, lunge, last one, curtsy, lunge, and relax. Whew. And begin. Curtsy, up, lunge, up, 1, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 2, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 3, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 4, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 5, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 6, curtsy, up, lunge, up, 7, curtsy, lunge, 8, 2 more, curtsy, lunge, 2, last one, curtsy, lunge. Next one is single RDLs. Remember to ground your foot, hinge, ready, and begin. Keep that knee bent, don't make it all the way straight, back up. 1, 2, 3, we're gonna go ahead and do 10, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Ready? Ground your foot, hinge your hips, opposite leg, opposite arm, pretend you have a weight. Ready? And begin. Down, up, 1. Remember, it's not necessary to squeeze your butt when you get to this point. 2, 3, 4, focus on your balance, your form. 5, 6, keep your core strong. 7, almost there. 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, beautiful job. The last one of them all for your full body circuit, which is the side plank abductions. Ready? Up and begin. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're going to 10, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful job. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Here we go. Side plank, up, keep your knee down, ready, and begin. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep going, halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Beautiful job. Good job. That was 2 rounds. Alrighty, girly pops, we're gonna go ahead and stretch. And we're starting off with the pigeon pose. You're gonna go ahead and cross your leg over, and you're gonna back up as much as your body allows you. And you can stay at this position if you want to, or you can go ahead and go all the way down, or you can lay all the way down. I'm gonna stay in this position because it seems like my hips are a little bit tight today, so we're gonna go ahead and do 30 seconds. It has started, so you should already have been in position while I was guiding you. Remember to breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, girly pop, go ahead and switch sides. Cross over, bring your hips down as much as your body allows you, and we're gonna go ahead and hold for 30 seconds. Again, you wanna make sure you are breathing. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. 10 more seconds. Now, 30 seconds is the minimum amount that you should stretch every single time after working out, and stop. That is the minimum amount that you should be stretching your muscles. We're gonna go ahead and thread the needle hold. So remember, a lot of the mobility exercises that we do in the beginning are also stretches. And this time you're gonna go ahead and relax and bring your arm over your head. And we're gonna hold 30 seconds. breathe. You want to make sure you inhale and exhale. You are stretching your back, your lower back, your lat to be specific, and your side, as well as your hips. And you are also giving yourself some good spine mobility. All right, nice and slowly go ahead and switch sides. I'm gonna turn myself all the way around so you can go ahead and see me. But we're gonna go ahead, cross over, down, and bring your other arm overhead. And begin your 30 seconds. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to give yourself at least 3 deep breaths during your stretching. Breathing normally is fine, but you want to relax your muscles in a good way that is done. And a good way to relax your muscles is to give your blood flow. Therefore, you're going to give yourself some deep breaths. And I don't mean take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your nose again. No, I mean take a deep breath all the way through your nose and then through your mouth. We're going to go ahead into the downward dog, and we're going to go for 30 seconds. Downward dog, align your feet to your hips, bring your heels down as much as possible. Sink in your chest as much as possible and extend your legs as much as possible. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe normally. And then we're going to inhale and exhale. So pretty much every exhale, you should get deeper and deeper into your stretch. Again, here we go. Inhale and exhale. That's the last one. We're going to go ahead into the cobra. So you're going to bring your hips down and you're going to relax as much as you can, allowing your spine to stretch. If you have backaches and that's too much of a stretch, you're going to go ahead and go on your elbows. Other than that, you're going to go ahead and relax. 30 seconds. Remember, you want to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And last breath. And done. With that one, if you need a little bit more of a stretching, we're going to go ahead and do 3 more. Ready? Into a child pose. We're going to go down just like so. You're going to separate your legs a little bit wider than usual, so you can go ahead and sink in and bring your hips down as much as possible, your chest into the floor, and you're going to hold. Remember to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Next one, you're going to go ahead and lay on your back. And this is good for lower back and hips. And you're going to go ahead and do the lay down twist. You're going to bring your knee down as much as possible and your arm down as much as possible, and look at the opposite direction and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slowly go ahead and switch sides. Again, it is 30 seconds minimum, and what I do is take 3 deep breaths. So I do 5 seconds inhale, 5 seconds exhale. And that's how I know it's 30 seconds up. Ready, and inhale. Exhale. Second breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good job, girly pop. Nice and slowly get back into the middle. Last one. We're gonna go ahead and do all around. It's a combination of things, and I just call it all around because there's no actual name for the combo of these stretches. So we're gonna go ahead and lean into one of our legs. Under heel or over your toes, does not matter. You're gonna go ahead and bring your chest up to the ceiling and your head up to the ceiling and go down as far as your body allows you. So you're not doing this, you are doing this. Okay, so you want your chest up to the ceiling, not your chest to the floor. And we're gonna take a deep breath in. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring our chest to our knees. And after that, we're gonna take a deep breath in, and we're gonna exhale while walking our hands over to the other side. And we're gonna hold. And then go back up, chest to the ceiling. And back down and around. So we're gonna go so we're gonna go ahead and do that a couple of times. And we're gonna go a little bit faster each time. But we wanna make sure that we are feeling that stretch every single time. If you feel a knot in your muscle, in your body, and you need to stay in one position a little bit longer than the pace that I'm going, please do stay in that position. Other than that, keep moving. We're gonna go ahead and do one more. This is the last one. We're gonna go on to our left, and then we will leave it. You did it, girly pop. That is our third day, which is full body and cardio circuit at home with no equipment. Thank you so much for choosing Home Body with Jen. I will see you next time at our new program. Other than that, have fun with this current program. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and share. Bye!